WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Blue. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. An update on a story from Saturday night. Investigators say a suspect is behind bars after they left the scene of an alleged assault inside a Carroll home. Carroll police responded to the Congress Street area around 3:30 in the afternoon, where the suspect was barricaded inside. The home was cleared by state police later that day, but the suspect had already fled the scene. Later that night, an off-duty Carroll trooper found a vehicle connected to the incident in the parking lot of Club 24. Investigators say the 19-year-old suspect was found inside the car hiding under blankets. State police say the suspect was not cooperative and that minimal force was used to take him into custody. A 65-year-old female relative was also arrested for obstruction of justice. Both are logged at the Tuscola County Jail. Some generous donors are giving 35 classic cars to Northwood University. The donation was made by a local couple hoping proceeds from the hot rods will give students a jump start to their business careers. 34 of the 35 cars are soon to be sold through McCumb Auctions out of Florida. One is to be kept on campus in Midland. The others will go to the highest bidders and are appraised to be worth about $2.5 million in total. All of the cars were made between the 1930s and the 70s. The family is asking for a majority of the proceeds to go towards scholarships to help drive the future of students. And the Flint City Council is holding a special meeting Monday night. The goal will be to conduct interviews for a new Flint City clerk. Each council member will have 5 minutes to ask the candidate a question and 2 minutes to ask follow-up questions. The candidate for the position is the city's interim city clerk, Davina Donahue, who has served as the interim clerk since October. Donahue has worked for the city since 1999. The meeting starts at 5:30 in the evening in the city council chambers inside Flint City Hall. Anyone with a disability who wants to participate in the meeting can request accommodations by calling the Flint City Council office. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thank you, Raven. We had a busy weather Saturday and a much quieter Sunday for you. We had a little wind out there this afternoon, but thankfully we were able to make up for that with temperatures approaching the 40 mark for a lot of areas and a lot of that sunshine out there. And as we continue throughout the evening hours, we're going to continue to watch those temperatures fall down into the low 30s. And we do start the evening with clear skies. We'll have clear skies just about all night long. Until we get into the early morning hours, we will start to work in that cloud cover. So as you wake up tomorrow, we will have the cloud cover continuing to build into the area with those temperatures kind of holding around those low 30s, potentially even the upper 20s. But because of the wind that we'll have out there, still gusting between 20 to 25 miles per hour, we won't be able to cool down quite as cold as we were for your Sunday. On the hour by hour, again, you can see the clouds well out of the area, temperatures falling through the low 30s as we get into the overnight hours, but they don't really fall too much there. We have the cloud cover returning to the area early tomorrow morning. So again, much of our Monday should be on the cloudy side. Now, as we get into the evening, don't pay too much attention to the clock here. We'll have a few chances for some precipitation. I think it'll be best for us during the evening hours, really closer to that 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour, somewhere in there. I think it's going to be the best chance. Exactly when and where we see these showers has been a little bit uncertain so far, but it looks like the best chance will be north of the Tri-Cities. A few brief, isolated, mixed or mostly snow showers moving through, but they really shouldn't be too much of an issue for us, and no accumulations are expected. The 7-day forecast has more of these chances as we go into Tuesday night. Another very brief, isolated chance, hence the only 10% in there. As we get to Wednesday, we've got a better chance for some rain and snow as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. Thursday looks to be mostly dry, but then we'll have another chance for the rain and snow for Friday. But notice every single one of these chances here is rather low. We don't have any significant chances or significant accumulations on the horizon. Thankfully, though, temperatures starting out for our work week in the 40s, around 40 degrees more or less, and then we cool down into the mid-30s as we end the week and into the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.